into game. Spawning in the bottom left, our blue Terran player, it is Vindicta. And in the top right, our red Zerg player leading 1-0, it is JimRising. Probably the best player that is most afraid of flights, I know. This is interesting, another game without game heart here. Which is kind of interesting between these two players. They usually don't mess it up. But I don't mind. Less information, more brute war. There we go. Alright. Entry first and a Reaper expand and another plane flying by. It might be landing this time, I'm not sure, or starting. I can't see it, but it looks like it just came from a different angle. Oh no, it's coming. Oh, I can see it. There it is. Hello, plane. I'm sorry for that. I wonder what kind of ape this is. This is like an orangutan or gorilla. It looks like a gorilla to me. But there's this this one ape which is called like baboon or something, which is also a common insult. That would be funny if that would be that kind of ape. Alright. Reaper expand. I'm really interested to see Vindicta's play here, to be honest. I think JimRising is his first like on par level opponent. He played Crimson earlier in a very early round and won 2-0 in the TVP there. But you could see there is a class difference between those two. Crimson, the Japanese player who was really good in Wings of Liberty, and he's still a decent player, but he isn't playing as much, and obviously he's not a High Masters contender currently. Sorry, High or GM contender there, or GM player at all. So yeah, he is very good. He could have taken a map maybe, but he kind of messed up a little bit too much, and he said himself he needs to, you know, try a little bit harder, and yeah. Oh, very beautiful save there on the drone actually. Oh, might get a ling there, but beautiful pullback there on 1 HP on that one ling. This SCV denying the third for now, actually denying the drone. There is no drone safe though to go for the third. So Jim has to push with the queen, or he has to wait for his link speed to actually push the Reaper away. As I said that though, the SCV gets pulled aside here, very interesting position. And the Reaper is just the one guarding the entrance, and he's just going, you know, a little bit too far back actually, so he opens up the possibility for Jim to just grab the third base there. On the other side of the map, can I have a tech lab? Is this gonna be swapped for a Banshee production? Maybe Banshee Hellion, Hellbat as well is always an option. It's a strong build. No, there we go. It's a Viking, so this is gonna be a stim commitment. He just wanted the Viking first. And yeah, Hellions for the map control. Solid opening here. I really like the Viking, you know, if you don't want to go for very early push, just grab the Vikings, clear out the overlords, and you know, get your drop play really going there. Bailing nest here for JimRising coming up, kind of in ZVZ position. I don't know what to make of this. Oh, an armory is hidden, so this still has the possibility to become a very strong Hellbat push here. The armory actually in a very interesting position. He is still clearing out the overlord with the Viking. This is a one medivac armory push, but actually I wonder if this is bait. Yes, Vindicta, you sneaky player. So he's hiding these two. You see these two, but there's only 6, right? And he does not move with this overlord, Jim. So yeah. Alright, get these two Hellions pushed out as well. He's just poking and prodding a little bit with these Hellions. The armory is finished though, so I'm a little bit afraid. The timing isn't as crisp as it could be, but it's gonna be 8 Hellions, 8 Hellbats, and there's gonna be a medivac with 3 Marines. The 1 Reaper, the 1 Viking. This is gonna be a very strong attack here. And let's see, what does Jim have? He has a lot of links, but I mean, he has a lot of queens too, but the Lynx is not what you want against the halberd push. He's gonna morph some Banes, but it's just slightly off timing here, and Vindicta could snipe those. There we go, Halberd's pushing in right now. This is a very, very beautiful setup here for Vindicta, and I think, oh, he's actually committing to the queen, so the banelings, some of them should actually finish there, but this looks incredibly good for our Terran player. Looks like he just found the perfect timing here against other player, and he's just roasting all the queens, got all the banelings, and now he can go freely for some drones. One marine still remaining with his force. JimRising trying to sneak out some links, actually, morphing some banelings here in a location which might be unexpected there for our Terran player, but he's already doing so much damage. He could drop some Hellbats onto the drone transfers to, you know, really go into back into heart of the swarm here. Oh, this is a very beautiful bane connection. Actually, the flank was really good, but pick up saves 2 of the Hellbats, didn't get damaged. And I think this attack already has done so much damage. Vindicta behind this is macroing up freely. He is committing to his +1/+1. There's one useless actually to clear this up. And so all things considered, there have only been 6 drones have been killed. But if you look at the resources traded, it was an insanely good attack, and obviously the timing delays is also very good. So this opening is incredibly good. He also gets a win with a medivac, which is basically the only valuable unit you really want to save from this push. Maybe the Viking as well, but he lost that one, so nothing to do there. But yeah, he has a strong follow-up push now with a 1-1. Vindicta, man, in an incredibly strong position here. Jim, he needs to make something happen. It's gonna be no normal Widowmine bioplay here for Vindicta. He's actually throwing a turret in an interesting location here to zone out the Mutalisks. Oh, almost clenches that Mutalisk, gets away with 15 HP there. No, nice pullback. Jim is a very good player, so he still can come back from this deficit. But he is committing a lot onto units right now, and not really pushing up his economy, so Vindicta needs a defensive setup or a scout on this. There's gonna be lots of Mutalisks. Maybe a Thor would be an option as well. We're gonna have a second factory there, which is about to be finished. Oh, it's like halfway done. It should be. Oh, it's actually in the main base. Oh, this poor ACV. Come on, grab it with a medevac. Alright, we're gonna have a tank push now. Fallout push to try and kill this third base. That's the thing. He didn't really get any buildings. He only traded units for units earlier. And there's actually a huge flock of mutas. We are looking at 13 mutas, which is enough to snipe tanks. And yeah, this is gonna be pushed back easily. And I feel this was not the timing to push, actually. He had +1, 1-1, basically finished, done, Vindicta this, and he had the tanks. But JimRising was, he didn't really lose too much economy, right? So he had a lot of drones still, and he had the Mutalisks already in play. And his flock just kept growing, so he could just easily push this pack. A 2-2 timing with the tanks would have been probably more interesting, but yeah, this is a good comeback for Jim for now. Ooh, beautiful snipes on the Banes there. I mean, it was just a tech move, but oh, the Thor actually is getting huge damage on top of these Mutalisks. Oh boy. GG there. Yeah,